Hi, my name is Haley and I study at the Ross School of Business, specifically in Management and Operations. Today I will be going over with you how to backpack and register for classes, and then later in the video I'll be talking about how to be on a wait list and how to use an override pass. So you want to start by going into your Wolverine Access and either clicking on Student Business or Backpack and Register for Classes. Then you want to hit on Student Center. You want to select the term that you are registering for or backpacking for. So on the screen, there's 3 methods to adding classes to your backpack or registering for them. The class number is specifically useful for registering for classes that are meant for like LSA course guide because the class number is directly on the LSA course guide. This will not be as useful for Ross because the Ross course guide does not provide any course number unless you specifically look it up in the backpack, unless you specifically look it up in the search or the planner. First, I'm going to be showing you how to search by class. So if you click on class search, you're going to hit search, and it should take you to a new page with all this information. We will be looking up Marketing 300. So you're going to put in the abbreviation, which will load up marketing right here, and then the course number. And then hit search. Now you're going to be taken to a new page with different class sections, different teachers, if it is taught by multiple instructors, and the times. You're going to want to click a time that fits best for you or a class that you really need in a certain time frame. Right here is an important symbol that will let you know if the class is open or if it's closed with a waitlist or closed with no waitlist. The green dot represents that it's an open class. An orange triangle will show you that it is a class that is closed but has a wait list. And if it is a blue square, it's going to be a class that is entirely closed without a wait list. You're gonna hit this class that you want. So it's gonna be Monday and Wednesday, 10 to 11 a.m. And you're gonna get onto this screen, which is also super important. It's gonna tell you what you need in order to take the class, so make sure you look for the prerequisites. If you need to override time conflict, then you need to hit that. The waitlist we'll talk more later, but if you need to be waitlist because this is orange triangle, then you need to click that. After that, you're gonna hit next, and then you successfully backpacked for this course. Now we're gonna be moving on how to register for these classes. And you can already see that I've kind of registered for this class already, but we're gonna go through it and see how you can do it for this segment. So you're gonna select this class and you're gonna proceed. And then you can check everything. You didn't click anything for this because it's open, and you're gonna hit finish registering. I've already registered for this class, so I'm not gonna press register, but it will pop up down there with the status check mark. Now I'm going to show you how to do it through the planner method. The planner method is kind of more of a straightforward method, and you can add multiple classes at the same time rather than like hand clicking it once. So it's a little more efficient, I would say, and this is kind of my favorite way. You're going to hit the planner tab up in the corner, and you're going to go through browse course catalog. This is like a whole database of classes in and outside of Ross, so you don't have to like use the LSA course guide to look at any of the classes. So we're gonna do marketing again. So you're gonna hit M at the top because it's organized alphabetically, and you're gonna scroll down until you see MKT. You're gonna hit down, which will pop up a drop-down menu, and you can see which the classes are typically offered, which are really nice. All the classes that are offered in Ross. And then you're just gonna hit select, and you're gonna scroll all the way down to the bottom and then add the planner. You don't always have to add the planner right after you select the class, which is really important. You can select multiple and then add them all to your planner, which is really useful if you have multiple classes you wanna do. After this, you're gonna hit backpack and registration again, select the term you are currently backpacking for, and then you're gonna go back down here and hit my planner and then hit search. And you're gonna see all the classes that have been in your planner. I'm going to select marketing again, and a very similar but different kind of a menu is gonna show you the sections, the times, and the teachers, and what rooms they're going to be in. And again, you're gonna select the one that you want to be in, and then you're gonna hit next again. And then it comes back and you've again successfully backpacked another course. Again, like you're gonna register, you hit proceed to step 2. Whoops, I did not click on select. That's okay. So we're gonna select it and proceed to 2 out of 3 step. And then you're gonna hit finish registering. I already registered for this class, so I don't need to do that. So that's how you're gonna backpack and register. So now we're gonna get into like the wait list and how and what you do when you're on the wait list and how to register for it. So now to be on the wait list, you're gonna find a class. So let's say I need to be in accounting 300. You're going to wanna also click off show open only classes if you're looking for a specific time. Now these are all closed. You can kind of see these notes again when it tells you. I'll find a different class that has a wait list. Well, these are all open. So it's gonna have this orange triangle usually when it's on a wait list, and then you're gonna hit wait list. And you're gonna add it to your backpack like normal. Now when you're on the wait list, you already marked it and you're gonna register it as a normal class when you do this part. And it will have this orange triangle. Unfortunately, this class does not have a wait list right now, which is good for some people, but for the example, not so good. And then you're gonna hit finish registering. Now, when you're on the wait list, it's really important to note that you're not officially in the class. So it's gonna be sitting down here with an orange triangle or a symbol of some sort that's saying that you're on the wait list. Before class start, you may or may not receive an email from the department or the instructor themselves that you've been removed off the wait list and you have an override. Only until then, once you have the override, you can then re-enter the class. And by doing so, if you get the override, you're gonna have to drop the class down here by going to the drop menu, hit the class, and then press drop selected classes. It'll drop from your schedule and you will have to re-add it. The system at this point knows that you have the override pass. So you will re-add marketing 300 to your backpack, and you're gonna wanna click off show open classes only, otherwise it will not pull up. And then you're gonna select, and then you're gonna see up at the top if there's been like a wait list and how many people are on the wait list. Right now it doesn't say anything, but your number will go down. So if you were like the 4th person on the wait list, it'll show 3 people are on the wait list. And then you're gonna hit next, and then you're going to register like normal because it knows that you have the override pass. So just like normal. In the instance that you don't have an override pass, you need to either email the instructor beforehand. So once you're on the wait list, I would email them and let them know that you really need to take this class because it's required. You're a senior who really needs this class for like a minor. It's really important to reach out to kind of advocate for your cause. Otherwise, they're just gonna see you in the wait list and they're gonna do first come, first serve, which is majority of the time. But I would always try to email. The next case, if you still don't get anything when classes start, go to the class the first day of classes. You want to talk to the teacher at the beginning of the class and see what you can do. At this point, you may be asked to leave and see if anyone shows up, or you may have to sit in the entire class to see if anyone shows up. So always show up on the first day of class if you don't receive an email. Another important thing about being on the wait list is that, and when you have an override pass, some of them do not automatically just are put into the system. For my classes in SMTD, when you are trying to be on the wait list, you cannot add it, like registering for classes like I showed you. So if you're on clicked on the wait list and you proceeded to everything, you don't always get to add it, like registering down here. So what happens is it stays up here on the wait list, and then you eventually get an email with a code on it. You'll register like normal and it can recognize that you have the override pass, but in this step, you're gonna enter in your code and then hit finish registering. So that's how you kind of use the wait list and the override pass, and you need those two hand in hand in order to get in a class that's been closed but offers the wait list. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I hope it was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to an advisor who is more than willing to help. You can also reach out to upperclassmen who also done this process so many times. I hope this really has been useful and helpful, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you.